Hi, this is Mark Abel from Guy Gear, and today I'm going to be talking about how research and development affects which phones are going to be the best. So currently, Samsung spends the most on research, followed by Microsoft, Huawei, and then Apple. So Samsung, Microsoft, Huawei, then Apple. Those are this was 2017 numbers from Bloomberg. And basically what this means is that we can expect a lot of improvements in technology from Samsung, Microsoft, Huawei, and Apple. And in my experience, I think Samsung is improving their phone screens the most quickly of anyone, and that Apple oftentimes feels less innovative than the products Samsung's releasing. Now that said, my frustration in all this is that research and development is going into making things flashy and adding more features as opposed to user experience, durability, reliability, longevity. For instance, oftentimes with smartphones, you're lucky to get 1 or 2 years of battery life. After a year, your phone needs to be replaced, or the battery needs to be replaced within your phone, and it can be expensive because they're unibody construction to have the battery replaced, at which point many people opt to just get a full-out new phone. And that's wasteful of semiconductors, it's wasteful of natural resources, it's wasteful of glass, it's wasteful of petroleum, it's wasteful of coal. It produces a lot of e-waste that toxifies the soil and the oceans. And so a different paradigm may be needed. What I'm most excited about is getting the Huawei P30 Pro, because the battery life is said to be somewhere between 12 and 15 hours. That's something that Samsung cannot touch. That's something that Apple cannot touch. And it's the most important variable in phone design, because you can have the greatest screen in the world, like the S10e has a 4K screen. It's super beautiful, but it's constantly dead. The S10e has an incredible camera, but because the battery life is poor, it's constantly dead. The S10e has a huge storage capacity, 256 gigabytes in a phone, which is wonderful, but if the phone is dead, you cannot use the storage. The processor is extremely fast in the Samsung. Again, if the phone is dead, you cannot use the phone. So Huawei's prioritization of battery life is best meeting users' needs. Today with my S10e, I went for a hike at 7 in the morning. By 11, the phone was dead. Then at lunch, I charged my phone to 60% and used the phone for a few more hours, and then the phone was dead again. And I had to take another phone with me to the gym because the Samsung was at home charging. So again, what use is the most advanced piece of technology with the nicest features if the battery is constantly dead? The user experience of, let's research how can we extend battery life both through better energy consumption of the processor and through better software optimization. And I would like to see graphene batteries prioritized, because they can last a lot longer, and you could get maybe 2, 3, 4, or 5 years out of a battery instead of 1 year, and that would really extend the life of the phone. So anyhow, if I have one takeaway from today's talk, is that the companies that spend the most on research development, we can expect some of the best products from. However, in the case of Samsung, they need to start prioritizing the user experience over glitzy new features. This has been a Guy Gear Talk, and I look forward to your comments in the description.